Would you call yourself a Facebook addict?
I wouldn't say, okay, describe addict.
I text a lot.
I have to clear my inbox like every day, and
on average I send about 10 to 20 texts a day, but that can jump to like
around 200,
100, 300,
500,000
maybe.
Pretty much every day, Facebook at like 11 p.m. at midnight.
Right as I get home after school, so then I'm normally on it 2 or 3 hours a day.
Every day sort of instinctively, like just multitasking.
You have your homework in one tab. Oh, what's that? Somebody just liked my status? Oh no.
I do use Facebook a lot.
Yeah, I use Facebook a lot.
You know, I wasn't finished.
I need a way to connect with people, and I have no idea how to get a hold of people without a cell phone.
If I didn't have Facebook, then I was like, I'd lose all my friends.
The idea first came when talking to Trent Mitchell over at Shorecrest High School.
And the Social Network movie had just come out. We were talking about that movie, and I was giving my students a hard time saying there's no way you could go a week without using your cell phones or using Facebook, etc. And Caitlin Lahair, one of the students in my classes, she's in my video class, she actually said, hey, let's do it.
He liked my idea and made it into the social experiment.
No Facebook, no Twitter, no social media of any kind, no email for personal reasons, and no online gaming. Trent! Well, one of the coolest things that we did to promote the social experiment was creating trailers.
The longer I am offline, the more in touch I am with the world.
Make posters. We had buttons that everybody was wearing who was involved with it.
We also had a Facebook page, ironically enough, but basically word of mouth, you know, and via text and via Facebook. You know, we had people send messages via Facebook to get kids to quit using Facebook, you know, but whatever we could do to get people interested, we tried.
So what do you think the student reaction was going to be like?
Well, I thought it'd be interesting to see if I could go for a week without Facebook or Twitter.
it's something that I haven't done for this long period of time.
I want to test myself. You know, I want to see if my life is taken over by social networks.
It's not something I would usually do on my own free will, but I'm up for the challenge.
Just Facebook is okay, but not texting just sucks.
If I had to go without my phone and my Facebook, I'd be digging myself an early grave.
I can make it through.
It's too hard.
I'm not participating. I'm not doing this.
I am not participating.
Unfortunately, no.
No, I'm not.
Basically, my whole day is comprised of communicating with people over modern technology.
You know, I had to think long and hard about this, but I love Facebook, dog.
I think it's a positive thing for some people. For me, it's quite the negative thing, actually, because I don't think I could do it, but...
I mean, the world wouldn't be over, like...
It's manageable. It's a week. It's not that bad.
I'm not as bad as other people. Like, I can control myself when I need to.
And just remember that I know how to entertain myself with other ways than Facebook.
Well, the social experiment, nothing like it's ever really happened at Shorecrest before.
It's gonna help a lot of people procrastinate less and kind of see that there's other stuff other than Facebook to do.
There are a lot of kids who don't realize maybe what they're missing.
I expect for some students who participate in this, it will open their eyes up to just how dependent they are on electronic communication.
I think it's really unique, and I think if we were able to catch on at other schools, it could start a good movement.
The social experiment is about to start, and I definitely have some issues with it.
It's not very fun. I feel disconnected because I can't say hi to someone and hear back within like 5 seconds.
I've felt pretty lonely the past couple of days because I'm so used to, like, every time I think of something funny, I'll post it on Facebook.
I'm still in the mode where every time I want to tell someone something, I automatically think, oh, I'll text him, and then
automatically I clicked onto my email.
And it's a slide phone, so I slid it open. I was about to hit the open message button.
Holy macros, no.
Freaked out, like dropped my phone. It's like, ah.
I caught myself a couple times going on Facebook.
I didn't even realize what I was doing until I saw that I had 13 notifications, and I just had to check them.
so I failed.
I'm not doing so well so far.
It's day 3 and I'm suffering from withdrawal.
Nobody's online, nobody's emailing me. I can't figure out like what's going on with any of my friends.
I'm trying to hold it on there, but we'll see. I don't know how much longer I can last.
It's tragic, really.
It's a weird feeling. I didn't realize like how much I depended on it, or, like how secure I feel being able to constantly contact my friends, and that when that security is taken away, I feel lonesome.
I miss it. Not gonna lie, I miss it. It was convenient, but I think I'll be fine without it.
Slowly but surely, I'm not noticing as much the difference.
It's important to live an examined life. And I think you have to sit back and examine the way you're spending your time. It's kind of the biggest thing you can examine.
I was around before we even had cell phones, so I forgot what it was like to not be opening up a computer every time I'm bored.
I've been doing other things, such as swimming and playing guitar and homework and important things.
Not being on Facebook, I've gotten my work done a lot quicker.
I can definitely see an improvement right now in my study habits already.
I'd say it made me reach out in my social life a little more, you know?
I think we had around 350 finish the whole social experiment between both schools, so not quite 2/3.
And then afterwards, I like binged on it for like a month.
You know, when you didn't have it, it just felt like, you know, something was empty. So I just kind of became more attached after it.
I still use it just the same.
I still text too much.
I don't know. I have the technology, why not use it?
Really, I haven't had the real craving like I thought I was gonna have right after I was done.
Right after that, for a while, I stopped using it so much.
So I guess I use it a bit less now after the experiment, just because I realized that it can really kind of drain a lot of time away from you.
Are you gonna do the experiment again next year?
Yeah, I would totally do the social experiment again next year, and I hope that it actually happens.